Here's a question a lot of people are asking right now. I want to get better with my money, but which app do I actually use? There's so many budgeting apps out there that just picking one can feel very overwhelming. And two of the biggest names people keep going back and forth on are Rocket Money and YNAB. Both of them claim to help you save more, spend smarter, and get control over your finances. But they work in completely different ways. And depending on who you are and what you're trying to accomplish, one of them is going to be a much better fit for you than the other. I'm Alex, aka your money friend, and today we're putting Rocket Money and YNAB head to head. We're gonna look at how they work, what they're best at, where they fall short, and most importantly, which one is actually going to help you save more money. So with all that said, let's get into the video. The basics of each app. Rocket Money is built around automation. The whole idea is that the app does most of the work for you. It connects your accounts, tracks your spending, finds subscriptions you forgot about, and even negotiates your bills on your behalf. YNAB, on the other hand, is built around intention. It doesn't necessarily do things for you. It just gives you a system to make better decisions yourself. So every dollar you earn gets assigned to what's called a category before you spend it. And here's a simple way to think about it. Rocket Money is like having someone come in and clean your house for you. YNAB is like learning how to keep your house clean yourself. Both get you to the same place, but the experience and the long-term result is very different. So now let's talk about the design and ease of use for each app. Let's start with the part you notice first. How easy is the app to actually use? Rocket Money keeps things really clean and really simple. When you open the app, you see your total spending for the month, your upcoming bills, and your linked accounts in one place. Everything is right there without you having to dig for it. It's especially beginner friendly because you don't have to set anything up manually. Now, Rocket Money automatically sorts your transactions into categories for you. Now, you can adjust these if you want, but for most people, it normally works just out of the box. YNAB has a little bit more of a learning curve, if I'm being honest. When you first open it up, there's more going on. You're setting up budget categories, assigning money, and learning how the four rules work together. For some people, that clicks right away. For others, it takes a week or two to feel comfortable. But here's the thing, that learning curve exists because YNAB is teaching you something. It's not just showing you data. It's changing how you think about money. And once you get past that initial setup, most people say the app becomes second nature pretty quickly. So if ease of use is your number one priority, I would say Rocket Money wins in that sense. But if you're willing to invest a little bit of time up front for a more powerful system, YNAB is more than worth the effort. This is where the two apps really start to show their differences. Rocket Money gives you a straightforward budget setup. You set spending limits for different categories and the app tracks your progress throughout the month. You can see how much you've spent compared to last month and whether you're trending up or down. It's a simple visual and easy to follow for someone who just wants a basic overview of their spending. It gets the job done. And YNAB takes budgeting to a completely different level. The whole system is built around giving every dollar a job. And when money comes in, whether it's a paycheck or any other income, you immediately assign every single dollar to a category. So some of those categories can be rent, groceries, savings, debt payoff, or fun money. But every dollar has a destination before it gets spent. And YNAB has a feature called targets that makes this even more powerful. And there's also something called the age of your money metric. YNAB tracks how many days pass between when you earn money and when you spend it. The older your money gets, the more financial cushion you have. The goal is to eventually be using last month's income to pay this month's bills. So you never are living paycheck to paycheck, which a lot of people get stuck in. Subscription tracking and bill negotiation. This is where Rocket Money really stands out. And honestly, it's one of the most unique features of any budgeting app out there. Rocket Money scans your connected accounts and finds every reoccurring charge, subscriptions, memberships, free trials, you forget to cancel. It surfaces all of them into one place for you. And if you want to cancel something, you can do it right inside of the app itself. You don't have to call anyone or dig through your email. And on top of that, Rocket Money offers bill negotiation. So basically you upload a bill, your interest, your phone, your cable, and Rocket Money's team will actually call the provider and try to negotiate a lower rate for you. If they succeed, they take a cut of the savings somewhere between like 30 and 60%, but you're still saving money overall without having to do anything yourself. And YNAB doesn't offer any of this. It does scan for subscriptions, but it doesn't negotiate bills. That's just not what it's built for. So if you're someone who has a bunch of forgotten subscriptions draining your account every month, or you hate dealing with customer service, Rocket Money has a genuine advantage here. Handling real life flexibility. Here's something that doesn't get talked about enough. When it comes to budgeting apps, what happens when things don't go according to plan? Because life never goes perfectly according to plan. You're going to overspend in a category sometimes, an unexpected expense is going to come up, and how an app handles those moments matters a lot. Rocket Money is pretty forgiving by default because it's more of a tracker than a strict budget. Going over in one category doesn't really trigger anything. You just see that you went over and you pretty much just move on. Now, YNAB handles this differently. YNAB has a rule called roll with the punches. When you overspend in a category, YNAB asks you to move money from another category to cover it. So instead of just ignoring that overspend, you're making a conscious decision. Okay, so I went over on dining out this month, so I'm going to pull money from my entertainment budget to cover it. And that one small action keeps you aware and in control without making you feel like you failed. And it's one of those main reasons people stick with YNAB long term. Most people quit budgeting the moment they mess up. But YNAB removes that all or nothing mentality. There's also a feature called True Expenses, which is one of the most underrated things YNAB does. It helps you plan for expenses that don't happen every month. If you share finances with a partner or a household, this section matters. Rocket Money allows you to share your account with one other person, so you and a partner can both see the same spending data and stay on the same page. YNAB goes further. Their YNAB Together feature lets you share your budget with up to 5 people. Everyone can see the budget in real time, log transactions from their own phone, and stay aligned without having to have a money conversation every single week. A lot of couples actually specifically say that YNAB reduced financial stress in their relationships because instead of one person managing everything and the other one being in the dark, everyone has full visibility at all times. If shared budgeting is important to you, YNAB has the edge here. Reports and insights. Now, both apps give you reports, but the depth is pretty different. Rocket Money keeps it simple. You get spending breakdowns, month-to-month comparisons, and pie charts showing you where your money went. It's enough to spot trends without overwhelming you, but YNAB goes deeper. You can filter reports by date, category, account, or tag, and you can track your net worth over time. You can see exactly how much your spending habits are changing month over month and year over year. For someone who loves data and really wants to analyze their finances, YNAB's reporting is significantly more powerful. But for someone who wants more of a quick snapshot, Rocket Money is more than enough. Now let's talk about what each app actually costs and what you get with the paid version. Rocket Money has a free version that covers the basics. If you want the premium features, then you have to subscribe to their premium subscription. If we scroll on their main page here, you can see what's actually included. It'll pull up what you get with premium and without premium. So you're probably wondering, how much does Rocket Money Premium actually cost? So if we go ahead and read right here and we can understand Rocket Money's pricing model, Rocket Money takes a refreshingly different approach to pricing. Rather than charging a fixed monthly fee like most subscription services, the premium version lets you choose what you pay based on what feels right for your budget. This pay what you think is fair model typically falls between $7 and $14 per month, though this range is subject to change. Before committing to anything, you also get a 7-day free trial of the premium features. So this gives you more than enough time to experience everything and see how you like it. So basically, in simplest form, the pricing is a pay what you think it's worth model, somewhere between $7 and $14 a month. That's pretty flexible and one of the more affordable options in this space. Okay, so now let's talk about the pricing of YNAB. YNAB doesn't have a free version, but it does offer a free trial. You can see that on their main page right here. It's really easy to get started with. They just ask for your email and your password, and you can try YNAB free for 34 days. So yeah, like I mentioned, YNAB doesn't offer a free version, but they do have that free trial. So if you go ahead and go with the annual plan, you save about $70. It's going to be $9.08 USD per month, which is about $109 USD paid annually. All right. But if you opt in for the monthly plan, it's going to be a little bit more. It's going to be about $14.99 USD per month. And like I said, it's really cool that you can go ahead and try it out for 34 days for free right now. So you can test it out before committing. So which one is right for you? Here's the honest breakdown. I would choose Rocket Money if you want something that's simple and automated that does most of the work for you. You have subscriptions you want to track and potentially cancel. You want to negotiate your bills without picking up the phone. Or if you're just a beginner who just wants a basic overview of your spending, I'd also recommend it if you prefer a cheaper or free option to get started. Now, I would choose YNAB if you want real control over where your money goes, not just visibility into where it went. I would also pick it if you're serious about paying off the debt, building up savings, or stopping the paycheck to paycheck cycle. You're willing to put in a little bit more time and effort for a more powerful system. You share finances with a partner and want everything and everyone on the same page. You want a tool that actually changes your financial habits long term. Here's the really honest truth. Neither app is better overall, right? They just serve different types of people. Rocket Money is perfect for someone who wants automation and simplicity. YNAB is perfect for someone who wants intention and control. At the end of the day, budgeting isn't about restriction, it's about intention. It's about knowing where your money is going so you can use it for the things that actually matter to you. Whether that's Rocket Money or YNAB, both of them are genuinely good tools. You just have to pick the one that fits your life. If you want to check out either app, I'll leave the links for them both down in the description below. And if this video helped out, hit the like button and subscribe. We post new videos every week here on Your Money Friend, breaking down money, budgeting, and investing in a way that actually makes sense. So thanks for watching. I'm Alex, aka Your Money Friend. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.